Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add Datagridview and tweak its properties. I will be showing you the Visual Studio standard tools and the use of the Metro Framework modern UI to apply in our form and the Datagrid. Now, you can see here a blank form, and we're gonna add here the Datagridview control. Going to the Toolbox section and we will look for the Datagridview control under the All Windows Forms section. Drag down the Datagrid onto the form. As you can see here now the properties of the Datagrid on the Properties section. We will change some of the settings here, like, its name, and its background color. Now, we are going to add the columns. To do that, we will click the triangle icon here and click the Add Column link. And this box will show up. We have here now are the settings for each columns. There's the column name, the column type, and the column's header text. We will just leave the column name as is. And on the column type, you can choose what type of column do you prefer. We have here the button, the checkbox, image, the combo box, the link, and the text box. Then the header text is the title of each columns. On the bottom part are the check boxes, where you can set whether you want to make the column visible or not, make it read only, and freeze. As you can see the Datagrid, once we click the Add button, the header text is added in the Datagrid. Now, if you want to make some adjustment on the column's properties, you can do it by clicking the Edit link. You can view and change the settings of each column's properties. You can see each properties on the right side when you click each column name on the left side. Now I'm going to add the checkbox column and the button column. You can adjust the placement of the columns by clicking the up and down button here. And now, I'm going to show you the function of these check boxes here. We have here the Enable Adding, Enable Editing, Enable Deleting and the Enable Column Reordering. When the Enable Adding checkbox is checked, you can add new rows during runtime of the program. You can type in text in the cells when the Enable Editing is checked, and if the properties of the cells for read only is set to false. Also, you can delete each rows if the Enable Delete is checked. And finally, you can change the ordering of the columns if the Enable Column Reordering checkbox is checked. As you can see, when I toggle the checkbox here, you can notice the data grid shows on and off the new row. At this point, I'm going to show you how to make this simple-looking form inherit the properties from the Metro Framework Modern UI. To do that, we will navigate to the Form 2 in the Solution Explorer. When we get into the code editor, we will edit a line of code and change its inheritance to the reference of the Metro framework. You may now notice the appearance of the form has changed. And now, I'm going to add the grid from the toolbox, under the Metro Framework library. Let's remove this data grid and we will add the grid from the Metro Framework. Let's now navigate to the Metro Framework section and add the Metro grid.